Hello, everybody. How are you doing on this terrific or marvelous Monday? I am here to talk to you today because I need to let you guys know something. Well, last month went on vacation. The week of my birthday was July 23rd. Happy birthday to me. And my nanny family, the mother, she was like, can I talk to you for a minute, about the rest of the schedule for this month and next month and, the school stuff. I was like, oh, yeah, sure. So we sat down and she began to talk and, we was going over the schedule for the rest of the summer, saying we both were ready, for vacation because we were all going on vacation. And that's one thing I can say that I like and I loved about this family. Whenever they did a vacation, we all did it around each other's time. They asked me first, hey, when are you taking a vacation? Because whenever you take a vacation, we're going to piggyback off of you. I was like, oh, okay. And that was the only family that kind of worked their vacation around my vacation. Usually when I start with a family, you get 2 weeks. I tell them they'll pick a week and then I will pick a week. But for both of my weeks, I picked my weeks and they just worked around my weeks. So we began to talk and I was just sitting there, she comes and she just like, well, I was like, here we go. She was like, well, Vivian's about to be in first grade and, we kept you, last year because, Hera, they had just put Hera in daycare and Vivian was just in kindergarten. So I would come in from 1 to 6, but I rarely stayed to 6. I would leave at 5 or 5:30 was the latest that I stayed there, or later if I, babysat. But they paid me for the whole 8 hours, but I was only working part-time hours. And the reason they did that, because if they had told me that I was going if they was going to put me down to part-time, I would have had to find something in the morning. And I told her that I wasn't available for part-time. Like, I was looking for full-time, and, that wasn't gonna work for me. So they worked it out to where they kept me, and it worked out perfect because when the girls were out of school, when they had early release, when they was sick, I was there to come in and help them out. I was available, for them. And also at this time, I am also a full-time nanny, but I also own my own agency. So this gave me time to go and market my business, go and put out flyers and go and see which areas that I wanted my flyers to go into. So it was also giving me a chance to build up my business. And that was one thing I loved about this family as well. She was okay with me having my own business. She pushed me. She passed out my flyers when people asked for nannies. She would give them my information. Even if they call or don't call, she would still give out my information, and I really appreciated her for that. You have some families, you can't even tell them that you have your own business because they will deny you. They don't want to work with you. And I think it's because they're thinking that we have our own business, that we're just going to come in their house and just do full out business and not take care of our responsibility, which is their kids. Totally not the case. I never answered my phone when I was at work. I never had to check an email when I was at work. But with this family, if I had to answer the phone, if someone was to call my business phone, she said it was okay for me to answer my business phone. And that was very rarely, because I had so much time in the morning time, and I scheduled interviews before I had to go to work. And if the people couldn't come before I go to work, I would schedule interviews when I got off of work. So that was, no problem. Did not go to work, did not interfere with my job whatsoever. So we talked about that. And, that's the only thing that I dislike about being a nanny is the departure. When your contract is over, it's over. Like, you done did all this. You done been with these families for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 7 years. It doesn't matter. You get attached to those kids. You get used to your routine. You know, went from them being babies into diapers to now they're walking, talking, going to school and calling your name and everything, you know. So she was crying. She was like literally bawling. I'm just looking at her like, please don't cry. Please don't cry, because you're going to make me cry. I don't want to cry. So we talked it out, and I'm like, it's July, and she go to school August. That's like a month. I was like, it's hard. When I first got let go from a nanny family, it was kind of hard for me to find another replacement, because parents, they want what they want, and we want what we want, and we know if we're going to be able to work with this family, and they know if they're going to be able to work with us. So I told her, I was like, it takes a little time to look for a family, I don't know, someone may not want me, they may want someone else. And she was like, oh no, I'm gonna help you find, a wonderful family. So I reached out to a nanny agency that helped me to get them, and she had some postings on her website, and I reached out to them and I resubmitted my information because it was over 2 years old, and I had an interview within that same week. The next week I was doing an in-person interview. Then the next week I'm signing the contract. So I was just like, okay, that lets me know it's sad tears and it's sad hurt, because us as nannies, we will love to be with the kids till they go to high school. Well, not high school, maybe middle school. So it just lets us know that your job is up. Well done. You have helped these families with their babies. You taught them how to read. You taught them how to say their ABCs. You taught them how to potty. You taught them how to have good manners. You taught them how to tie their shoes, ride a bike, ride a scooter, play an instrument. It's so much stuff that we do with these kids. And I just love every bit of it. I love every aspect of it. But that is just the hardest thing. So I just want to let you guys know, when I begin to do more content, the background may be a little different. And I'm not for sure if they are willing to let me to record in their home, because like I say, I got to get to know them. I got to get adjusted to them. They got to get accustomed to me. I got to get to know the new baby. It's going to be a baby. She's going to be 3 months when I start. So I'm so excited to hug on the baby and cuddle with her and all of that good stuff. So I just wanted to come on and just let you know, when you are with a family for so many years, you get that attachment. I don't care what anybody says. You get attached to that family. You get attached to that routine. Go to work, do this, do that, pick them up. And the kids get attached to that same consistency. So don't feel bad. Just know that your assignment is done. Job well done. Now it's time for you to move on and go bless another family. So that's what I had to tell myself. Tasha, it's okay. You still have that number. You can come babysit. You can send them stuff for their birthday. It's not over. It's just that your assignment is done. Now it's time for you to move on and bless another family. So I just wanted to let you guys know I still will be bringing you different content, but now it's going to be a little bit different, because I don't have a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. Now it's just going to be a 3-month-old baby, and I will let you guys know if I'm able to record over there. If not, I will be here at my home or different places, just doing a little sit-down video. But I had begun to start liking doing the whole vlogging type thing, and what I plan on doing, my last day with them is next week. So what I plan on doing is trying to think of some cool, creative, fun activities for us to do our last week together. I know I'm going to be taking them to a place here where we live. It's called Sea Life, and it's like an aquarium. So Hera is out of school this week, and Vivian is out of school because she doesn't have any summer camps. And so it's just going to be me and my nanny kids, and then we're going to go out and do lunch tomorrow. So I'm just going to make it fun, and so excited for them you know, this week, but really do something really big for them. Excuse me, my last week with them. So I just wanted to come on, let you guys know that I know I need to be very consistent. And hello to my new subscribers. I have new subscribers. Hello to you. Thank you for subscribing. Continue to watch the video. When you watch the videos, nothing wrong with hitting the thumbs up or the like button. Come on, show me a little bit more love. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent with the videos, and I hope you all have a great and amazing rest of the week, and look forward to seeing my Sea Life video. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.